Hey everyone, Patty here. I'm a full-time reseller. Today, I only went to one thrift store. Then I'm going to do... I'm going to do a few items that sold recently for me. Let's go. So I'm just going to show you inside the vehicle now. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of things. Didn't get a whole lot, but I do want to show you what I did get. Ladies, men, if you see these, now sorry about the wind blowing, but if you see these vintage one-piece teddies, pick them up. You could usually get between $20 and $50 depending on the name. This one is actually, sorry it's a little bit dark, this is in the back of the Jeep, but anyway, I just picked it up. Now I did pay $3 and some cents for this, and this one is a lady cameo, so this is a decent one. Happy I picked this up. I'll probably put this at $35 and leave it at that price for a while to see what it sells for. Then I picked up a whole bunch of, I probably picked up over 20 or so different packs of printer ink. One of them was 99 cents. The rest of them were $1.99. I didn't look at the expiration. I did see some of them were expired. When I seen them at that price, I thought, you know what, get them. It's worth spending the $25 or $30. Got that. This, I'm going to give this to my son. He likes them. Will probably sell good, I'm not sure. It's kind of a heavy metal band, but also picked up, I don't know, oh, here's some Legos. I just sold a little thing of them the other day for, well, you'll see it in my video, but I picked up these ones. They were actually $2.99, but I seen the tracks in there and some other stuff. So again, if you watch my last video, and I will post it up here, please be very careful when you buy these bulk buys. In my last video, I went to list and I was going to just do it in a bulk, and here I opened up the bag for whatever reason, and there was pieces of glass in it, literally pieces of glass, like somebody swept it up and put it in the bag with all their Legos. I don't know, maybe it didn't happen like that, but anyway, I did call the thrift store that I got them at, so I did pick up these, and I made them aware of it. Picked up this. Not sure how it's going to do. I didn't look anything up. I'm sorry. I just picked it up. Picked up this puppet. It was only $1. It's the only reason I got it. Just sold a puppet, and you'll see in my video. And now these ones, I said I wouldn't get it, and my husband said he wanted them, so I'm going to go through whatever he doesn't want and see what's in, see what I can sell out of it. So, okay, I am going to open up this bag right here, right now. Just adjust this just a little bit. I didn't plan on doing this, but I thought, you know what, why not just... I have it under a garbage bag here, so I'm just going to see. I'm not going to root through this whole thing for you because I know you're not here for this, but I want to see what's in this bag now. I purchased it assuming that they're going to be all Legos in this bag. Most of them look like Legos, but I'm going to open it up just to make sure that there's no glass in it. And I'm going to be very, very quick here because I know you are watching this, but we got some of these tracks here. I'm just going to dump this all in here. need to hold it a little bit bigger here. Something here. Little record player. I'm not sure what this goes to at all. I did see the blue tracks go to something like maybe the roller coaster Lego set. I have no clue. I'm just gonna see. If there's anything odd in here. I'm not sure. I don't think this is Legos. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Possibly. You could see they have all these little things in here. Not sure. So, until I look things up, I don't see any. I'm not sure. You see some little Lego figurines in here. Little Lego figures. And some of these figures now, they go for some money. So if you see Lego figures, before you go ahead and list the whole lot, check them out. Okay, this looks like it's decent. Doesn't look like there's any glass. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to check it out, open it up in front of you so you can get an idea of, you know, what's in the bag, and I'm just being careful. So be careful when you open up any kind of bag of bulk toys, and I'm going to leave it at that. Just get right into my sales. Now this is, again, this isn't all my sales for probably the third or fourth time I said it. This isn't all my sales. This is just a few items that are so easy to find that you can sell too. I'm going to start off with Macari. I only had 2 sales on Macari, and they were, I sold the Maurice top and didn't sell it for much, but I had it forever. Came in a lot of stuff. I probably paid 50 cents for it. I sold it for $5. I just wanted it gone. I sold this, what kind of bird is that? This was free a few years ago. I picked up over 600 books from a daycare center that I got them all for free. And I sold this for $15 on Macari with free shipping. And it was in very good condition. I'm happy. I'm happy that it was in a condition, because the girl said that she had gotten that when she was a little girl. So hers got ruined somehow. She came across my listing. These praise and worship cassettes. I had these listed for $30-some, like $34, I think. I just wanted them out. I dropped the price to $19.99. They sold right away to the person that was watching. And I actually got them for free. And they were all Christian cassettes. So if you, no, I didn't. I actually paid, I think I only paid $1.99 from them at Goodwill. But if you see cassettes in lots, don't just pass them by. And these were all religious. I just put them all together, and I thought, you know what? Somebody's going to enjoy them, and I got a good feedback from that. They sold for $19.99, and there were 20 cassettes. These vintage tap panties, these sold for $19.99, and I paid $1. These White House Black Market jeans, these sold for $9.99. Happy to get rid of them. I didn't pay much at all, maybe a quarter to 50 cents. I bought quite a few bags of clothing last year, and I paid pennies on the dollars. This vintage to-go puzzle, this sold for $16.99. I had like 3 watchers on that. To-go puzzles are good. They're like a thicker kind of a puzzle. So if you see them and you can get them at a good price, I recommend picking them up. And again, that sold for $16.99. This puppet, this I paid $1.99 for, and I sold it for $19.99. That puppet that I had picked up today, that was a Folk Manus. That is a brand you want to look for. It's a good brand to sell. I think it was a raccoon or something, but Folk Manus is the brand that you want to pick up. But this puppet I picked up particularly because it was nice and colorful, and I knew it would sell. This AMC pickup owner's manual, 50 cents to $1 I paid for that, and this sold for $7.99. That took a while to sell. Again, this was an older style of book, and you had to have the right owner, I guess, for that kind of a vehicle or whatever, but that did sell for $7.99. These string bikini underwear, these sold for, now this was a smaller size. I paid $1.99 for the pack. They were a 4 extra small. I sold them for $24.99 for the pack. And that was the string bikini. I think they're Hanes underwear. This Springbok, which again is a good brand to pick up if you can get it at a good price. This Springbok Birds Puzzle, this sold for $24.99. I paid 50 cents to $1. I don't pay more than that for puzzles. I have so many of them. I don't have the time to count them. In my listing, again, if you're new here, I put may or may not contain all the pieces. If it does say on the back a piece missing or something, I will let the buyer know. There are buyers that will purchase puzzles with pieces missing. If you know, if it's completed and you know it's a sealed box, or if it is a completed puzzle and it only has 100 or 200 pieces and you counted it, of course you want to you want to put that in your listing. But at this point, I don't have time to be counting all the puzzles, and I'm still selling them. But again, I'm taking a risk, so please be aware of that. This Ravensburger puzzle, this one sold for $12.99, and this one only had 60 pieces. This was complete. I counted it. This Collie plush, this sold for $34.99. That one sold within probably an hour of me listing it. As soon as I listed it, a few minutes later, I got an email if I could take a picture of the item next to a ruler. Even though I had the measurements, they wanted to see it, and they purchased that item for $34.99. And I was gonna, when I went to list that, because it looked like Lassie. When I went to list that, I was thinking, Patty, list it for a little bit more. But you know what? I thought, no, I want to sell this. I want to make some money here. So I priced it, and I priced it right because it sold right away. And I paid for that. I paid either 99 cents or $1.99. I've never had a collie, and I sell a lot of plush. I've never had a collie, so I was happy with that. This Cannery Hotel pinup shirt, this one sold for $19.99. This took a while to sell, a little while to sell. If you look at my past video, I think I might have had it in one of my videos, my Brewerina video, all beer related stuff, I'm not sure, but this was my son's shirt, and this took a little while to sell, but I had 6 watchers on it. I wasn't going to come down in price. These vintage thermoware cups, I paid $0.10 a piece. If you're ever in a thrift store and you see those big bins of cups, any kind of plastic cups, all kinds of cups and mugs basically, but these were all plastic cups that were in this big bin in the middle of a community aid. They were all $0.10 a piece, or you could get like 3 for $1 or whatever it was. I don't know. It was 6 for $1 or $0.10 a piece, something like that. I paid $0.10 a piece for these, I got some other cups, so I got 6 of them for $1. But anyway, these sold for the 3 of them. I paid, so basically 30 cents, I'm going to say, for the 3 of them. They sold for $16.99. People are looking to complete the sets they have, or they're looking to start sets of that vintage stuff from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This Kohl's Cares mousse. I always pick up Kohl's Cares. Not a whole lot of money, but I picked it up, and this one sold for $9.99. Paid $1 for it. These Kohl's Cares, people collect them, so this is one of the reasons that I picked that up. This tie, I don't sell a lot of ties at all. Had this listed forever. I got probably over 50 some ties. I won them at an auction for $3. I won all of them, and this one sold for $7.99. Vintage bias cups, and this vintage bias cut slip. This had, if you ever see these, this is probably from the 20s, 30s, 40s, but I'm thinking the 20s or 30s. No tag in it. The inside is like, that has that zigzag kind of look with the material. This was like, I forget the name of the material. I forget the name of this material. Kind of like a polyester, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was. Maybe it was silk. Don't quote me on it. But anyway, it's like a peachish color, like a peachy pink color. If you ever see them, pick them up. Some of these go for some good money, like over $100. This one, I had it listed for $49.99. I had a few watchers, and I thought, you know what, just mark it down. I marked it down to $36.99. It did have, and it wasn't a listing, it did have some kind of an issue, like at the waist. Something, it looked like a watermark, but it wasn't, but it was on the material. They still bought the item, and I'm happy it sold. But if you ever see them, I highly recommend picking up those vintage bias cut peach colored slips. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or you're new to reselling, reach out to me. I love making new friends, and I love helping other people. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Take care.